Welcome to Game Over Everything.
The needs of our planet were greater than she could supply. So we went beyond the reaches of our atmosphere. The new frontier offered the promise of a new beginning. But the distance gave way to a movement with no connection to the place we call home. New rules, new ambitions, a new enemy. The Settlement Defense Front built an army and broke away from the Earth with blood and violence. They aren't revolutionaries. They want absolute power. They raid colonies, take resources, and control territories by force. They use their fleet to block us from raw materials we need to survive. Their mission is to erase everything Earthborn. Today, the SDF is a war machine, ruled by its military. If a leader united that force, they would mobilize and try to take our homeland.
Warlord, this is Scar 1, standing by for tasking.
Copy 1-1. One of our weapons facilities is under attack by the SDF. We believe this is part of an operation codenamed Reyes. Intel suggests their target is a prototype weapon. Your team will extract the prototype and torch the site before SDF can locate it.
Understood, Warlord. We'll get it done.
1 minute!
Friendlies!
Facility's dark. We get our weapon, torch the site. Gear check!
OMA systems online.
Rules of engagement.
Weapons free.
Good to go.
10 seconds.
Door!
Hi guys, Nishant here, and I decided to start another game. Of course, which is a bit shorter, and I can complete the entire series. So and at least get to share the full story of any game which I put out on the channel. So that was the main objective, and also I think the campaign of Call of Duty games is really good, and I personally like those single player campaigns which Call of Duty puts out. And I know it's not the latest of them all, but in my opinion, Infinite Warfare is the best campaign in the recent times, if I would say. Not all the times, but of recent times.
Reaper, scars of boots on ground.
Copy 1-1. Insert is a first.
So yeah, I hope you have had a good start to this new year, because it's New Year. Come on, we cannot wish bad for anyone. So I hope you guys are having a good one, and all your resolutions are in place. Jump in.
Warning. Temperature below
So yeah, so this game. Oh my, he's dead. Ooh.
Snipe, stake point.
So it's funny. I've had played this campaign before, but I couldn't finish it because I had some other games also which I was interested during those times. So I had this game in my backlog, and I just wanted to try something on this channel. So and something which ends, because Red Dead, another playlist is still going on endlessly. It has been. So I thought, in the meantime, I'll share this, which gets over soon, and
Steady SDF presence.
also the campaign is quite decent.
Sentries up top, second deck.
Wolf, take one, we got the others.
Nice. And yeah, the gameplay is silky smooth. That's another thing which I like about these games. I don't understand how they get 60 FPS so consistently and with these amazing graphics. So that is something good.
They just executed them. SDF wants weapons, no prisoners.
But one thing about these campaigns is that they're too short for my taste, because because I prefer something meaty and
Seek
you
is
know,
out.
a bulky content, like at least 20 hours or something. That gives me, you know, a money's worth feeling. You know, you have a feeling when you buy something you need to, last it for a certain time. But these games just, don't have that much duration. In terms of single player, of course, multiplayer does have is the soul of the game. So, but I mostly play these games for the single player campaign, to be honest, because I just prefer single player games more than multiplayer games. It's not like I'm not open to the idea of multiplayer games, just that I prefer single player games more.
Toss an anti-grav.
Copy that.
Anti-gravity. Nice.
They're down.
Yeah, I remember these. See, this is the reason why I like these campaigns. Like, they are just fun, over the top. Sometimes in your face, but
Watch your corners.
this is the way. This is the. But I'll say one thing: only Call of Duty pulls it off with style.
Reaper, we're an R&D. Moving to the armory.
Copy. Be advised. SDF is almost inside. Operation Riot cannot succeed. Once the weapon is secure, I can activate the self-destruct sequence.
Copy.
Okay, so where do I have to go exactly? Okay.
Eyes on research lab. Armory should be next.
Then one more thing about these games are just non-stop action. Like one after another, you just shoot, move to the next sequence. You just have no, pause or time for taking breaths. Because it's funny when you play another game. Ow, 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 ow. I remember you can throw back grenades in this, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to figure that out. Shit. So I have lost touch for this game because I'm tossing grenades where I'm standing, so you can understand that I've lost touch with this.
Keep us moving.
I don't know.
We're not clear.
Oh yeah, I think you can throw grenades, but I'm not able to do anything. So okay, no problem. That gets the job done. So
Target's down.
1-1, we're off the time and close to bingo fuel. What's your status?
Moving on target now. Exfil at 6 mics. Out.
Weapons on the other side. We beat them to it.
do I need this gun? Also, okay, so you have alternate fire mode. Was that scope?
All clear.
I didn't get what it was. It's
Jackpot.
okay.
Got eyes on the ball.
Reaper, we're inside the armory. Moving to secure the weapon.
Copy 1-1. Weapon is in the vault. Once it's secure, I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence.
Weapons behind those doors. All you.
I'm actually waiting for them so that maybe they can finish the dialogues. But Call of Duty games have constant chatter going on. It's very diff. Oh man.
F-Spar prototype.
Clear it up, Sipes. We're gonna need it.
Here, Wolf.
Okay, so we have hacked it. I thought we had to fight it. Okay.
The riot operation we're after.
Oh sweet.
Reaper, weapon secure.
150. Come on, at least give me 300 to go with this.
Roger.
I mean, 150 bullets in Call of Duty is nothing.
Be advised, set
It'll just go.
plus infantry
It'll just disappear in like 2
out
minutes.
of there now.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike. RV in 5. Clock's ticking. Let's move.
Clock ticking, yeah. Clock's ticking. That's for sure. So I think. Oh. So I think this campaign is around 4 to 5 hours long if you play it on easy. I played it on hardened at max. Couldn't finish it. So this one I started on normal. I'm curious about what difficulty do you play on. If anybody would like to comment on it, it would be great to share your views. Like, what difficulty do you play when you start a new game? Like, let's say you brought a new game and you thought, let me, just start the game. So which difficulty would you prefer? Like, would you go on normal, or do you just clock it directly to a hard mode and then you dial it down? That is, I've always been curious about all the other people. Like, what do they prefer? So what do I prefer is I'll start with normal.
Confirming execute order and self-destruct.
Then if I think that if I feel that a challenge is not up to the mark or something, or I feel like everything has been handed to me, then I just change it up again.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike. RV in 5. Clock's ticking.
So
Let's
just
move.
let me know in the comments and let's discuss about this. Like, what difficulty do you prefer to start? Like, do you immediately start on hard, or how do you play? Of course, the most hardest of difficulties are mostly locked behind, completion of the game for the first time. So. Seeker, this grenade is really good, man. It sticks to you. People don't like that. But this is anti-grav. I'll take it. I'll take anything. So yeah, friendly fire is not tolerated in this game, which I learned the hard way. I thought it was only on in the multiplayer, but even in the single player, if you hit your friend, game's over. Come on. Huh? Right? Okay, bullets don't harm me. Okay. Thanks for letting me know that I can. Oh shit. So who was that? Is this gun backfiring or something? Because there's no one to my right and I still got damaged by something to the right. And this robot is not dying. See, I already told you 150 won't be enough for me, man. Just give me something more. Yeah, so I hope that Activision learns from their experience with Black Ops 4. They didn't have any campaign for this, for Black Ops 4. I meant, I don't know what made them go for that kind of a move. Scrapping a single player would help the player base. I don't know. I respect all those people who like multiplayer, but personally, I do also enjoy a bit of single player tagged on with it. Like, if it is like 6 hours, 8 hours, but if the game is predominantly a multiplayer game, I will still, give it a pass that, okay, they tried something with the single player. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, still, I would still prefer, to have a strong single player campaign, even if the length is short. But to be honest, I'll buy it when the price goes down, because I'm that kind of a guy who kind of prefers quantity a bit as well. I wouldn't say like, you can give me anything. Just make 40 hours of a very shitty game and give it to me. No. Like Fallout 76, no, that's not a game. That's a shitty game. So I don't just, eat anything that's been served. I need something well, like. So are we dead or something? Oh, our helmet is broken. No, we still have the helmet.
Coming to you.
Get him up, he needs air. Catch your breath, trooper.
Captain Koch, gun destroyed, data retrieved, initiating trial.
How many did you come with?
We're it.
What about the airship we shot down?
My men need medical.
You care about your men? Care clouds judgment. That is why you cannot win. This place isn't yours anymore. Kill them. You saved the bullets.
What is Raya? Unclear. Helmet cam stopped transmitting. It's been 18 hours, no contact. Set defs made no demands.
Settlement Defense Front doesn't make demands. They planted a flag in our rock. They executed 3 men and shot down a pilot.
Our team was sent to secure classified weapons from a closed facility.
That facility is a black site, Admiral. Why the hell is SETDEF allowed in that airspace?
By permission of the Accords, all nations have access to free...
Sir, that objective required a full strike force, not a 4-man team.
Lieutenant Reyes, I implore you to use diplomacy in this office. Take a different tact.
Yes, sir. Who else knows about this?
Right now, Joint Strategic Air Command and you.
This is a deliberate act of aggression, Admiral. We should be out there on patrol, not down here throwing confetti.
The rules of engagement prohibit definitive action under these circumstances.
So we stand by with our barrels in the sand and we watch a Fleet Week parade?
Lieutenant Reyes, make no mistake. My instincts, which are aligned indelibly with your own, are that we need to engage.
Why don't we, sir?
They're politicians, Reyes. They'll wipe hell's ass with whatever flag keeps the smokestacks burning. To these men, the idea of mounting an offensive triggers a fresh and unplanned piss. Until there's war, the warriors aren't in charge.
But sir, by the time there's war, it's too late. Hesitation is a hole in the head. You drilled that into us relentlessly in flight school. Work the problem, respond.
You were always a fast learner, Lieutenant. STRATCOM is well aware of our grievances. At this time, no use of force is being considered on an operational level. These are the laws of war, son.
Thank you for the briefing, sir.
Admiral Reyes, E3N is in position on the roof.
Thank you, Petty Officer.
What is E3N?
Go take a look for yourself. I think you'll be quite impressed. Dismissed.
How many?
4. KIA.
Europa?
Front was already there. Took out the whole team. Looted the site.
Son of a bitch. This fleet stuff is nonsense. We should be up in our jackals flying watch.
Admiral doesn't disagree.
Captain Alderno?
Negative. Today, Retribution isn't a warship, it's a parade float.
Whole fleet here in Geneva? Doesn't seem right.
We do this every year, Salt.
Well, let's not miss the party.
After you, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Slick. Come on, we'll take the scenic route.
So that was not a good way to kill people, like suffocating them. Like that's the worst way to kill people.
Not a list you want to make.
Peace to the fallen.